What's the difference between addicts and rapists and you and I? Happily, not much. I taught for 13 years in a state prison, and I learned again what everybody here already knows, that you become like the people you run with. And the thought occurred to me that maybe I could turn that and help them run with the kind of person they would want to run with. And so I came up with a project that sprang from my years as when I was going through my self-improvement phase. We all go through that self-improvement phase. I'm sure you want to be better, a better person, think and grow rich, how to win friends and influence people, all that kind of reading all that kind of stuff. And I want to do an exercise with you that came from that period and that I used with my inmates. I would do it at the end of the day, 2:30, 3 o'clock, before the day was over and we got all the chaos of packing up, but toward the end of the day. So I'm going to ask you to do something. Put your pens down, push back from the desk, from the table, and everyone is going to do this except Juanita because she's got to keep her eyes open. Everyone else is going to close their eyes. It's going to last for about, maybe 90 seconds. I will say open your eyes now so you can open your eyes. Want your feet flat on the floor, shoulder width apart, your knees directly above your feet, your hands on your thighs, your head with chin slightly tucked directly above your butt. There's a straight line between the center of gravity in your head and the center of the planet. If it weren't for the chair, you would fall to the center of the planet. You are perfectly in alignment. You are not leaning back. You are not leaning on the chair, so pull away from the backrest of the chair. Chin is slightly tucked. And when you experience, as you will, what Zen Buddhists call monkey chatter, do the same thing you do on the freeway when you veer a little bit toward that dotted line and do a minor course correction and come back. I'm going to read some things to you and just focus on what I'm reading. Just that. So, close your eyes. Everything I touch works. I smile at everyone I meet. Like an eagle, I'm comfortable with my own company. No problem can withstand the irresistible force of a sustained creative idea. I'm relaxed like an experienced quarterback in the pocket as the play unfolds smoothly according to plan. Like an eagle, I'm comfortable with my own company. I make progress because I have a clear view of the obstacles. If I were an airplane, I'd wear out in the air, not rust out on the runway. I am rich in all the ways that count most. I'm happy to pay the price life requires of all winners. Where do I sign? Okay, relax, open your eyes. I told that story at a conference in St. Louis on drug addiction at a breakout session. And there were judges and parole agents and all kinds of people, teachers involved in this thing. There were probably 75 people in this breakout session. And at the end, at this point, I asked them the question I'm going to ask you in a minute. And the question was, what was your emotional reaction to what just took place? And there was silence in the room. And one person finally put up her hand in the back and said, I was a little chilly. I wish I had worn my sweater. What's wrong with that answer?
It doesn't sound relevant. It's not relevant.
It's a physical reaction, isn't it? So, let me ask, what's your emotional reaction to what just took place?
Calmness.
Pardon?
Calmness.
Calmness, okay.
Motivated.
Motivating,
Motivated, yeah.
okay.
Peaceful.
Peaceful,
Bliss.
pardon?
Bliss.
Bliss, okay. Anybody else?
I might have had a little bit of a trust issue. I opened my eyes to see if everyone was and when I saw that everyone was, it helped me go, oh, this is okay.
I hope you felt guilty for doing that. Convicted felons are very resistant, as you can imagine. They don't want to do what anybody tells them.
Mm-hmm.
I think the reason why they were uncomfortable was because it got too close to the bone. But if you want to change, it's like eating an elephant. It's one bite at a time. I did this every day. And the greatest compliment I got was when I came back to level 3 after I had taught it at level 3, and then I went to level 2 for like 2 years, and then I came back to level 3 to teach, and I saw one of my guys in the yard that I hadn't seen for 2 years, and he told me about the airplane. We're not all that different, are we? You can design the person you want to be. Because addicts and rapists and you and I, we're all cut from the same cloth. Madam Toastmaster.